test and retest. We'll have a look at my hamstring and posterior chain flexibility, standing up, bending over. Then we'll have a look at my spinal position set up on the bar. Then we'll go do the mobilizations and come back and retest. See if it's any different. So, first step. From the standing test, getting my fingertips just below my kneecap. It's not low enough, I need the whole palm below the kneecap before I consider deadlifting. So now let's have a quick look at my setup in the deadlift before we go into the mobilization. Alright guys, so mobilization 1, we're starting from the ground up, as you would with building the world's strongest disabled athlete. Alright, number 1, mobilization. The TP therapy ball. 1 minute minimum on the soles of the feet, working the side. And working the heel. Basically looking for anything nasty. Okay, when you find something nasty, just spend some time there, just work it out, just glide over it, glide over it. Put some trigger point in there to put pressure on it when you find something nasty. Okay, that's mobilization number 1. Mobilization number 2 has to be the ankle. The ankle, as we know. Okay, so some soft tissue work before we get into the mobilization. We have just any old barbell there, and we're going to start from the ankle on the Achilles tendon. Okay. The other foot can be used for additional pressure downwards to get a deeper massaging effect. Although I wouldn't call it massage, I'd call it pain. Or you can just use the single foot. When you first start, you'll probably just use the single foot. Now, you start at the ankle, and you want to floss sideways. You want to catch the fibers and squirt sideways. Then you move up an inch, and you do the same thing till you reach the knee. Notice the sideways movement there, going from the inside of the calf to the outside. Alright guys, so the third soft tissue mobilization we're going to do, or soft tissue work, we're going to do before we get into our mobilizations. The third area of soft tissue is working from the ground up. We've done the foot, we've done the calf, now we need to do the hamstring. So we're going to try and catch the nasty surface with the ball, and we're just going to work laterally, and then we're going to find some nasty spots, and we're going to use that quadriceps to drag the hamstring fibers over the ball, hopefully breaking up any sticky tissue, and it kind of replicates what someone would do with their elbow in your hamstring, okay? So here we go. Ball. Start up towards the butt and Then move the ball about 1 inch towards the knee. 6. Then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move it up 1 inch. Six strips to the left, then 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we have 6 again. Last one more inch. 6. Then we have 10 more strips. Drag that hamstring across the ball. So now we have the posterior chain up to the glutes and glued. Now we've got to hit the quads, the hip flexors, the glutes. These are all pretty quick. So we can get into mobilizations, so we can try and get into some training. Here we go. Soft tissue treatment that we need to do. We need to roll the ball from the knee up to the hip and back down 1. Now, if you find any areas that are particularly nasty, you can stay on that point, put as much pressure as you can between your quad and the ground. At that point, you can either work side to side, you can put pressure on the ball with your quad, you can move your knee to drag your quadricep muscle across the ball, bring it up, or you can just hang out there until the pain goes away. So, quad from knee to hip, back to knee, and then we're going to work on the glutes. Now this is from Kelly Starrett at mobilitywod.com. Okay, so first we bias from the right hip, foot flat on the floor, lean forward, getting a good stretch to that right glute. And I like to move the glute out to the side and catch the fibers. We come back, move it out, catch the fibers, and come back. And it's feeling tight, but there's nothing too nasty there. So what we can now do is we can contract that, so we can really push that foot to the ground, contract the glute for a count of 5. Relax and drop down a little bit lower. Now still move out to the right, towards that glute, stretch the fibers. And you can contract, relax again. And drop down. See the extra range we're getting here? And I'm not even holding for the full 5 seconds. Then, when you can't get any more range, you can let the foot drop out onto the side of the foot. And you do the exact same thing. You try and get your chest down to your foot. And move out. Good. Out to the right. Then contract, relax. Push that foot as hard as you can into the floor. Push, push, push. Relax and sink down. Keep that movement going. It's a mobilization, not just a stretch. And get tight, really push it down to the ground, push, push. Keep it tight and relax. When you think you can't get any more range, bring the whole knee and shin onto the ground. Now the exact same thing. This is the last one in those 3 glute hamstring mobilizations. Right now I've got a mean stretch going in my right glute. You just sink into it. Then contract, relax. Push the whole shin to the ground for 5 seconds. And relax. Push, 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 push. And relax. Get tight. Relax. So just that butt cheek on the ground there. So that's the final piece of the glute mobilization. What we want to do now. Alright guys, my second to last mobilization, mobility exercise is for my left hamstring. You may or not need this. So with all these mobilizations, please just test, retest, find what's tight, only waste your time on what is tight. So here's how I go about mobilizing my left hamstring after doing soft tissue work with the T3 therapy ball. I get a mini band. You can use a piece of rope, whatever you can get. I lift it 3 times. Now for this mobilization, you're going to keep your back flat on the ground. You're going to bring your knee up past your hip crease towards the chest, and from there, I'll do 20 extensions of the knee using the quads to stretch the hamstring. Here we go. So knee above the hip, and here we go. So we're pretty much done now. What we're going to do is just finish off with a stretch. Right here. we need to get some mobilization in this left ankle after doing the soft tissue work with the barbell, stripping up through the calf and the Achilles tendon. So we do this with a band as follows. Now we should ideally spend 1 to 2 minutes here. The band helps keep the joint biased back. And we're just working that ankle through its range of motion. Keeping the heel on the ground. And try and get that knee over the top. You can do this standing, you can do this I find I have more control at a half kneel. You can also do this the other way around. Okay, hip hinge retest, here we go. Whole arm increase movement from there to there. So that's the difference at 20 minutes of mobilization and soft tissue work and TP therapy ball can do. I'm now going to start deadlifting, see how it goes.